Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back along Simulation for the Nation here. Hope you're doing very, very well. Today, you join me back on the mega farm. We are building, and we're building hard, but we are behind me. We are pulling our, well, first of all, our new to us HGV is pulling along two more fleet tractors. We're building up there. We're getting a little bit bigger. Got a few older classic horses in, really, to kind of help us out along the way. As you'll see, oh, there is one of the boys out there. It's going to be Finchy over there, cracking along by the looks of things. Doing a great old job. And so yeah, we're knocking down silage. As you can see, first cut, early cut silage is coming in there with the aim that we can get on to get at least one more full cut and maybe a third late cut as well. So we're going to be lifting silage later on the week. So once we get these two tractors unloaded, which I'm just kind of escorting right now, because it's a busy road around here, so we're going to escort, make sure that we can get around okay. We're just going to make sure that let's just stop you here. Stop. There you out. Just going to make sure that we can get ourselves around and get the tractors back up to the yard there. And then we're going to start to build up the silage trailers, I think. Get the bodies put onto the back of those there, make sure all looking good. In the mirrors, you can see beautiful looking truck there behind me. I got Martin behind us there. He is driving and he is putting along two beautiful tractors in fantastic condition. They really are, and I think we've been lucky to find them. What I'm thinking we're going to do is trade in the 6615 and go for these two older machines, and then maybe pick up a third one if we can find one as well in the market there to see how it's looking. And that'll be our kind of like general fleet tractors for anyone who doesn't have their own tractor on the farm. But the farm business is really cracking along there. We've got everything ready to go. We're just waiting, really frustratingly. It's been very cold. Soil temperatures just are not warming up at all, so I'm hoping that that'll change fairly soon and we can get that going. What I'm going to do though is just kind of swing up to here, get out, and in he comes. Look at this for a load. Beautiful. We have got two 7710s, some classic power on the back of there. I am sure you'll agree. We're going to get those unloaded into the yard there now, and they're just beautiful tractors. Good bit of power in there. What's that, about 140, 150 horse? Plenty of power for what we need for just general cultivations or haulage work, carting, that kind of thing. But yeah, a nice little addition and pretty cheap. Picked those up for about 30 grand each. Though that particular tractor, especially the common rail version, costing a lot of money. So it's they're holding the value, if not increasing in value, outrageously. So we'll have to keep hold of them, keep them in good health, keep them in good condition. This is our truck, like I say. This is an Eveo. It's a beautiful looking truck there as well. We're going to be getting the bulker trailer for it so it gets some work done. But listen to the purr on that engine. But for now, we are just going to get these unloaded, get these taken off here, and then we can move that trailer away. Oh, tractor shed's getting a little bit full these days, so we have to be a bit careful with that one. Handbrake off, put it to forwards. That's going to be better. It's going to be more advantageous to get off here. And now where can we park these? You'll see that we are currently all go with silage there. We've got all the mowers ready to roll at the moment as well, which is good. Tractor shed, like I said, though, is filling up. We shifted the combines. We did a little bit of a move around. The combines haven't been serviced down, ready to go. They've been moved over to knock you off there. They've been moved over to Whitehall, up to our storage yard up there, just to kind of keep them all out the way for now. Because to be honest, they're just kind of clogging up space. So we'll get this done. And you'll see, based off the amount of money we have in the top corner there, we are burning through our money. We are looking alright though. We've still got plenty left in the tank there. We should be good for a little while to come. We've got pretty much everything we need. The animals are looking good. The sheep are happy. The cattle are happy there. We are looking at around about 200 head of cattle across the two farms at the moment, which is enough for what we need. That's for sure. And then we'll just creep this one into here as well. Quite the stable of tractors, I'm sure you will agree. So what we'll need to do at some point here is get this kind of all arranged a little bit better and tidied up. But for now, we'll just stick this back into here and stop you there. So he's going to take care of that one. As I mentioned there, we are looking to try and get everything else taken care of. So we need to get everything ready for silage. We have new weights at the front here as well. which is looking good. We've got, these are all Watkins weights. We've got 10 of them in total, so one for all of the main tractors on the fleet, really, all ready to go. This tractor is, Harris was on here earlier, it's kind of getting everything serviced over, making sure it's all looking good to come back in, and we'll be good to go there. A lot of the ground's all been ploughed up and is looking fantastic. And what we're going to have a look now is just go for a quick drive, because we are going to have to come back and, like I say, put some silage sides onto those things. But before we do that, let's just go have a bit of a drive, see where everyone is, see what's going on. And away we go. So we have a herdsman in place at the moment there, Luke is doing a wonderful job. Just keeping an eye on everything there, making sure they're all looking good. And yeah, they're very clean, very healthy. And what we're going to be doing, I think now, we've just started to cut muck out there as it builds up. We're going to put it into the corner of this field 1 here, just so we can kind of keep an eye on it. Make sure that we know where it all is. And we can start when we get into the autumn, we can spread it across these fields here. But there's going to be a fair whack of that building up, I'm sure. Let's have a look to see what we've mown down so far, see where everybody is. We've got one field raked up, ready to go here as well, so that's not going to be too far away until we bring out the the forager for that one. I think we'll probably stick that onto the 49 just because it's a big lump of a thing. You may well see that before we get into here. We'll bring up the live stream, but yeah, we will be cracking along, looking good. Let's just go, let's take the next one along actually. Oh, and over we go. Lord, this is a bumpy track. I'm just going to take the side of it here. Sneaking through past the castle though, which is always cool. And we're going to go and see. So we've got quite a lot of land that we need to actually get knocked down here. So we'll have to kind of get it all taken care of. We'll be, like I say, it's all going to go first cut into the pit down at Chellington. Now we might look to try and build another silage pit somewhere just so we have a sufficient, because obviously we want to put some maize in the ground as well. So we'll need somewhere to put that. So we'll have to kind of think about that one as I bring up our map here. You can see that we do have quite a few different areas going there. We've got Luke currently working down there. We've got Finchy working in the Massey as well there. And so we've got a lot of grassland that's to be knocked down or is mowed down already. So that's probably going to take care of that first pit. So that's something that we'll have to think about. But yeah, it should be an interesting ride here, that's for sure. Now, I wonder what we should put into there. Maybe get some straw into there once we're ready for it. But yeah, it looks like it's drying out pretty quickly there, I must be honest. It is pretty impressive. And we've got, round we go. Looks like Luke is out here. He's rolling up there. He's got a 6480. He's cracking along in that tractor. It's an absolute gem. It really is. He does use that a lot for doing the stock work as well, but he's keeping it in great nick. Let's have a look into here. And then we'll have everybody, a few people starting a bit later today there, just because we've only got 4 mowers at the moment, so they're all out and about, apart from the ones that have been serviced up there where they were out earlier. So we're making some headway there, and we're getting pushing along. I'm sure Martin will take over now he's finished driving the truck. I can't see a thing out here. There we go. Wonderful job. But yeah, we're really pushed along there. If you have any suggestions on what else we can bring in there, like I say, we've just brought out HGV. We're going to keep for a while. The tractors, we're going to keep a mixture of old and new, so we don't have to replace them all at the same time. Then we're going to be looking to try and replace them in a little bit. Really, what we want to do is just kind of wait just until we're get a few more hours on the clock, because right now they're still a bit young. And yeah, we'll keep cracking along with that one. And then hopefully, yeah, we'll get some traded out probably in the end of the year, new year, to go to something a bit bigger, a bit better. But we'll see. It's all looking very, very good so far. Coming to here, there we go. Looking good so far. They're looking very good. Yeah, Finchy's cracking through this. Really, not a lot on the deck. It's a thin first cut. It is. We didn't get too much on the ground for it, so it is looking a little bit thin, perhaps. But hey, what we're going to do, what we've decided to do is that make sure we get this all knocked down now, and then we can get another cut off the back of it. Like I say, in August, and then hopefully get a late third cut as well. So we'll see. But yeah, looking good, cracked along there. Lovely looking Massey. Really smart looking Massey there. He goes. Alright, so that's coming along nicely. We're going to leave him to do that one. Like I say, we'll be chasing him out the field here with the rake shortly enough as well. Best get back to the yard there, start getting some silage trailers knocked together, I think. And we'll see what other mischief we can find along the way. We've ordered a slurry tanker that should be arriving shortly, so we can get that one all set up. And it's once we do, we'll be laughing, and we should find that we typically put straw in there, so slurry isn't being produced as quickly as it perhaps could be, but we still will have a little bit to get rid of. So I think we'll just get the one vacuum tanker in there. It's going to be an Abbey, and that'll take care of all of that. But as you can see, we've got a lot of plowing done. We've got a lot of lime put down onto it before we plowed it as well. We're just waiting for the ground to dry up and warm up a little bit, because it's just too cold to start drilling at the moment, unfortunately. We've even been putting a little bit of pre-em out just to kill off any of the weeds that's starting to come through whilst we wait there, because typically they're growing, but nothing else will at the moment, so we just need to hang fire for that one. And then once we get the crops in the ground, we've got a crop plan in place there, so we should be having a nice mix of crops coming through, which allows us to get plenty of straw off the back of it as well. This field here on our left, this is going to be sugar beet. Actually, we do need sugar beet for the diet feeding, so we're going to make sure we have plenty of that. What that does mean is that at some point soon we have to look into acquiring a sugar beet harvester, but what I'm quite keen to do is make sure that we actually start to see money coming in rather than going out at the moment, because it's a one-way flow right now, and I would like to see that preferably changed. Let's stop about that. Fantastic. Alright then. Okay, so we'll just go jump into the vent here as well. The vent looks beautiful with the weight on it. Some money's worth of metal in this shed. Okay. And it looks like Martin's going to help us out here as well. Just get everything moved around there, which is great. We're just going to jump onto this one here. We'll get this all changed up there, so we could, yeah, like I say, start to get everything ready to roll, really, which would be good. And then we'll just go park them down in the pit for now, I think. We got 5. Some of the ground is a little bit further away, so we'll have to make sure that we get a good system going here. We'll have a couple of people on the pit, probably. Get some of these tractors rolling as well. Okie dokie, that's one done. Looking good. Beautiful Bailey's trailers once they're all ready to go. They are absolutely stunning. Okay. We'll probably just stick this one back here. Without taking off the paint on the side there, Sim. There you go. And then, yeah, we'll be good. It's not the biggest pit in the world. Like I say, we would like to see another one down here just so that we can, you know, get some maize in the ground as well. But we'll have to figure that one out. Get that one done sooner rather than later. Okay. And then we'll be laughing. At some point soon, we do just have the 2 telehandlers. Still, we've got the M.2 and the 4500 John Deere's. So that would be something that at some point soon I'd like to see change up. I'd love to get a big wheel loader in. That'll make pit work so much easier. At the moment, as it stands, though, we'll just have to continue with the 2 telehandlers. We might even put one of the bigger machines that we have, maybe like the Fent, onto the pit as well. But hey. We'll see what that looks like when we get closer to it, I guess. At the moment, now we're still not quite there, so we'll have to wait and see. But for right now, at least, we've got plenty to get cracking along with, and we should be looking good. You'll probably see a live stream coming up. It might have even been yesterday at the time of recording, or the time publishing here. So if you have seen it, then I hope you did enjoy it. Got a little bit crazy there with all the trailer work, but we'll see how we get on. But yeah, right now, what we're gonna do is just continue Martin and I getting these trailers all ready to go. And we'll get some more grass knocked down there, and we should be good. So this is just a little bit of an update there, just to show you the latest additions to the fleet and everything else that's going along with it. I have been Simulation for the Nation. I do hope you have enjoyed. If you haven't, you've yet to do so. Good lord, that was tight. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Simulation for the Nation, and we will see you all in the next one. For now, though, from the Mega Farm on Chellington Valley, we'll see you later.